Welcome. In this video, we're going to do a solo playthrough of Maximum Apocalypse, trying to save the scientist. So for our mission, saving the scientist, it is an easy one, but we're just going on with their zombies here. You pick up a garbled message on the radio. Someone is alive out there and they say they can stop this nightmare. They have barricaded themselves in a police station, but are running out of time. So our objective, rescue the scientist at the police station. When at the police station, you can spend 2 actions to rescue the scientist, carry him back to your van, and escape the area. We're also going to need 4 fuel cards to get that done. For setup, we're going to place the scientist and boss card off to the side. First player to land on the police station draws the boss card. So there's 2 bosses. We're going to get one of those randomly later, and there's the scientist. So on the back goes over our map tiles and our scavenge decks. So I've gone ahead and already created those. So for the red cards, here we'll give that a shuffle. Then our green stack. And blue. And then all of our tiles. And since the sheet doesn't show us how to set this up, we can set it up however we like. Of course, making a big square is going to be the easiest. So we'll just get some things started here. And then make a few changes. So we'll make a hole there and a hole here. And make that our map. And we'll bring our van in right there at that spot with us on it. And I'm going on as the gunslinger. So this is Red from the Few and the Cursed game. So her action increased both your outgoing and incoming damage by 2 until your next turn. 26 health and a stealth of 8. Get her hunger. Shuffle our deck. And for zombies, we've got that stack of cards, and we're going to try out the allies. Basically with this, we are going to remove our keyword. Shuffle the others. We can take 3 to 6 of these to shuffle in that deck. Of course, this should make the game a little bit easier, but I just wanted to throw these in here to show how it would work. So we'll place those in there. Give it a shuffle. Then we're going to get one to start with. Finding a Ronin. So what this means is it's going to go in our area where the zombies would go. Not going to be part of our group until we can spend 2 green cards to bring her in. So until then, she's just going to follow us. So we just got lucky we're not getting a monster to start with. And we get 4 cards. Also, I get a mulligan. So we've got 2 treasure hunters. Probably going to get rid of one of those. Look at the top card of each scavenge deck. Choose one to add to your hand and discard the others. Quick draw, draw 5 cards. Not too thrilled about that one. And a left hook. Kind of want gear we can attach. So we're going to mulligan those 3. Found a shotgun, guns blazing, and sprint. So these will be shuffled back in the stack. And we're ready to go. So the first thing we do is roll our dice. If we had gotten or matched this symbol or that number, we'd add monsters to those areas. Draw a card, getting a quick draw. So for our first action, going to put the shotgun in place. Takes up 2 of our 6 slots, and we get 5 ammo with it. Action, deal 2 damage to a target and 1 damage to all monsters attached to you. Second action, we're going to move. We'll just head north to a bandit camp. Discard an equipment gear or take 5 damage. Well, I don't want to lose our shotgun. Don't want to take 5 damage either, but we are down to 21. Our third action, Treasure Hunter. Look at the top card of each scavenge deck. Choose one card to add to your hand and discard the others. So you've got food, fuel, and ammunition. So we'll keep the green. We might need it to eat, but we also need the fuel. I think we'll go ahead and just grab the fuel. Equip immediately as a free action or discard. And honestly, since we're so close, fourth action, we're going to move back to the van. It's a free action. We are going to fuel up the van, dropping off this card. So we've got one of the 4 we're going to need. Go up in hunger. And next turn. Rolling a 9. Puts a monster on an abandoned camp. Drawing a card. Grim Reaper. Spending ammunition. Suffer 5 damage to deal 1 target 12 damage. But since this is long range, it's going to be 6 damage instead. So really not worth it. First action. We're going to go this direction. Finding the forest. If you move again this turn, draw a monster. Not off to a great start. We are going to move again. Going to do a second action to move up to 3 spaces and draw a card. So first space, we've got a test to even go in there. Getting a 5, so we're good with that. Second space, another river. Getting a 10, so we didn't pass. So I guess we're done movement. Draw a card. Get a left hook. Third action, we'll attempt to go in the river again. Made it. Final action, we'll move in here. Open field. Reveal, draw a monster. End of return, draw a monster. That did not go well. So we found a zombie walker. We'll trigger the end of turn effect, finding a zombie dog. Make our hunger go up. Then we're getting hit for 6, so down to 15. So next turn, rolling a 4, so that doesn't trigger. Draw into a touch of evil, restore 3 health, remove all monster tokens in range. So we definitely want to move out of that spot, so we're going to attempt to go into the river. And failed. Try again. Failed. Good grief. Well, last chance. We made it to the river. We're going to get a little hungry. We take 6 damage, down to 9 health. Next turn. See if we stay alive here. So 5. Draw a card. Got a left hook. Deal 3 damage to a target and stun it. So first action, we're going to spin a bullet. Deal 2 damage to a target and 1 damage to all monsters attached to you. So 2 damage there. 1 to all monsters attached to us. Second action, 2 to here, which is going to do 1 to both, which will get rid of the walker. Third action, kill the dog. And then we're going to risk moving for a final action. Found a tunnel. As an action, move to another revealed tunnel tile. So nothing negative at least. But we are going up to 5 hunger. And next turn, so 12 doesn't trigger anything. Another touch of evil. First action, we're going to move. Immune to damage when you end your turn here and started your turn elsewhere. Second action, graveyard. Every player must draw a monster. We found a dog, 5 health, 4 damage. Third action, ammo. To put 3 damage on him. Then our last bullet. Taking hunger. So we're going to take 2 damage. Down to 7. And next turn, we need some help here. 9. Got a phantom jacket, stun on monsters attached to you. When we equip it, passive reduced damage by 1. First action. All right, hospital. When we enter, restore 1 health. End your turn there, restore 2 health. So up to 8. Second action, scavenge in the red. Got some spare parts. Retrieve a card from your discard pile as an action. And so for our third action, we're going to use that to get our treasure hunter. Look at the top card of each scavenge deck. Choose one to add to your hand and discard the others. Food. I think we'll take the big food one. So that was our 4 actions. We're going to heal for 2, going up to 10. But then we take 4 hunger damage down to 6. Next round, 8. Fortunately, that's a 3. Draw into our hat. Equip, restore 2 health. Passive, increase damage by 2. Well, our first action is to reduce our hunger by 4. So reducing our hunger by 4. So we'll take this down to a 2. So we flip back over. Our second action, we're going to put on our hat. Restore 2 health, increase damage, our damage output by 2. So we're up to 8. Third action, scavenging. Found some binoculars. As an action, reveal a tile without triggering its effect. And fourth action, we're going to draw a card, getting another hat. So that does take our hand size up to 10, so the next time we draw a card from our deck, we're going to have to immediately discard. Well, we're up to 9. So we'll draw a card, we'll be fine. So this doesn't count against it. In our solo mode, we're going to heal by 2 for ending our turn there. Increase our hunger to 3. Next turn, getting a 5. And we are 3 there. Oops, draw a card. So we got the twins. Deal 3 damage to a target. You may spend another ammo to attack an additional target. So our first action, going to give us a weapon. Second, we're going to scavenge. Found a fuel. Third, we're going to move. Found a city street and drawing a monster. Finding a zombie dog. I'm going to make some more room here. Just move our discard pile up. Final action. I'm going to punch that dog. Deal 3 damage to a target and stun it, so it won't activate this turn. Increase our hunger. Dog does nothing. Next turn. 4's the unlucky number. Graveyard gets a monster. We draw into a treasure hunter. Look at the top card of each scavenge deck. That's going to be our first action. And let's go choose one to add to your hand and discard the others. I think that's still going to trigger getting us a monster there. And we're going to go with the fuel. Not 100% sure about that, but seems good. So get a walker and we draw another monster card. That's a zombie spitter. Deal damage to all players when they attack. So our second action. Deal 3 damage to target. You may spend another ammo and attack an additional. So put 3 there, 3 there. Third action, use the twins again to take care of that one and the dog. Wait, let me take that back a sec. We had those. We had 4 ammo. So first, we're going to take an action to increase both our outgoing and incoming damage by 2 until our next turn. And our third action, use this ability, so that's be doing 5 damage each, which will nearly kill that, but take care of the zombie dog. Then our fourth action, a lot of overkill, but it gets rid of all the monsters and all of our ammo, unfortunately. So increase our hunger. Next turn, getting a 7. That's not going to trigger anything. We draw a card. Getting a Colt Walker. Doing damage to up to 2 different targets. Well, we need a weapon, so we're at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Actually, forgot from her hat. That increased our damage by 2 anyway. Let me see what I did wrong there. That guy started with damage on him. We did an action there. Sorry about this. So we're doing 7 damage a shot. So that took care of both of these. Then our third action would have been to take care of that. Then for my fourth action, would have scavenged and found some more fuel. Put that in play, and I can no longer carry the shotgun. That would have been 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, that's why I'm going to do that. So now we're on this new turn here. First action, put in a gun. 2, 3, 4. With 8 ammo. Second action, found some food. Third action, eat some food. And next action, we're going to move down here. Found a gas station. Gets us a free scavenge. That's what we needed. Medical supplies. That'll be using up next turn. So increase our hunger. No attacks. Got an 11. It's a monster there. We're now an expert tracker. Long range becomes medium. Move to any tile with a monster in range. Attach the monster to you and fully reload one of your weapons. So our first action, medical supplies, restore 3 health. Second action, got some ammunition. Third action, get a free green scavenge. Finding some food. And our final action, more food. So we'll end our turn there. Hunger goes to 4. Next turn is 6. City Street in the van. Drawing into our Grim Reaper. So free action, we're going to discard 2 of our cards to draw a card. Getting a sprint. First action, draw a green card. That sucked. Second action, we're sprinting. Move up to 3 spaces and draw a card. First space, open field, draw a monster. Zombie Stalker, 12 health, 5 damage. After dealing damage, Stalker moves to the weakest player in range. Immune to damage when you end your turn here and started your turn somewhere else. And knowing what he does, that seems like a good spot to stop. Third action. Reload a weapon with 3 bullets. And our fourth action. Our damage is increased by 2. We're going to spend that to do 5 damage. Increase our hunger. It's going to go to attack, but we are immune to damage. So next turn, got an 8. First action, shoot with the twins for 5 damage. Second action, shoot with her walker, doing 3. Third action, eat some food, reducing our hunger by 4. And we're going to risk movement into this spot. Into the farm, free scavenge. Got some spare parts. Up our hunger. Next turn. Got a 5. Put a token there. We're an expert tracker. First action. Finding some fuel, which we don't need. Second action. Moving, finding a gas station, so we got a free scavenge in red. Got some medical supplies. Third action, we'll use that. Up to 16 health. And our final action then, since that was free. Never mind. All right. Monster. Draw another monster card. Not good. So our hunger goes up. We're getting hit for a total of 4 damage, down to 12. Next turn. Got a 10. Draw a card. Got a horse. First action, increase both our outgoing and incoming damage by 2 until our next turn. Going to use this, which is going to be doing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 each. Second, take a red card, finding some fuel. Third action, we'll go looking for some spare parts. Retrieve a card from your discard pile. Getting the treasure hunter. Then our fourth action to use that. So looking at some more fuel and fully reload a weapon. That was our 4 actions. Then we're going to free action, discard 2 cards to draw a card. Getting a sprint. Increase our hunger. And next turn. Getting a 4. Filling up those 2 spots. Drawing a card. So replace your character card with this card. Your outgoing damage is increased by 2. Instead of increasing hunger, suffer 2 damage. That's not good. Nope, time to get moving. So our first action. Found the police station. Get to a free scavenge. Getting empty-handed. So we're going to get one of these 2 bosses. So 1 to 3, 5, or 4 to 6. So we're going to see the zombie queen. 18 health, 5 damage. Whenever any zombie is killed, that player must draw a new monster. So second action. Deal 3 damage to a target and stun it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Third action. Fully reload a weapon. Fourth action. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 more damage, so it's up to 14. So we would increase our hunger, but instead we're just taking 2 damage. Down to 10. This was stunned, so not attacking. Next turn, got an 11. Drawing into getting some more of the twins. So our first action is to take care of the zombie queen. Then for 2 actions, we pick up the scientist. So you cannot sneak past monster tokens while this card is equipped and must draw monsters as they are encountered. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Final action. Pitch some fuel. So 2 more damage, down to 8. Next turn. So 4 is our unlucky number. Draw a card into a shotgun. First action is to move. Second action, Touch of Evil. Restore 3 health. Remove all monster tokens in range, and that's mid-range. So up to 11, which gets rid of this. So then, how's our second action? Our third action, move up to 3 spaces and draw a card. So 1, 2, we found the other tunnel. Drawing into a phantom jacket. And our final action, drawing into a quick draw. So take 2 damage, down to 9. Next turn. Roll to 9. Our first action, Touch of Evil, restore 3 health, remove all monster tokens in range. So up to 12 health. Second action, third action gets us a monster. Zombie walker. Free actions. Gas up our vehicle. Last action. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 damage. And with that, we have carried the scientist back to her van. We've got the 4 fuel on it, so we have escaped. So unfortunately, I needed to spend my other green card for food, so I never got the Ronin out. Even though, yep, just needed to go a little bit further. Get some more green cards. So the way that game started out, I did not think I was going to make it. Hopefully I didn't make too many mistakes. Had that one turn there where I had to take it back, I think, twice to get it fixed right. But other than that, I think everything went all right. So as always, hope you enjoyed this playthrough. If so, please click on the like button below and be sure to subscribe. Thanks for watching.